GriddleMaster. Cooking up the good stuff.
Hey, GriddleMaster Joe here with you. We are going to do a extravaganza. We're going to do a whole bunch of eggs. I have a bowl of a bunch of eggs that we're going to mix up and scramble, and we're going to do a whole bunch of different things. So for right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and scramble. Let's scramble up all these eggs. Okay, so we have the egg scrambled because we're going to use it in all different ways. Okay, I had my griddle on for just a few minutes. I had it on high. As you know, I always do that for a couple minutes just to get it up to temperature. And then now it's on as low as it can go. Because I'm going to be using these, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to set them on the griddle top to get hot. Those are ramekins. So I want them to get hot. And I'm going to use my pan and handle it. The handle it you could get at GriddleMaster.com once you see what this is for. Because the heat is coming up, I'm going to trap that heat and I'm going to have it go out over the ramekins. And I'm going to let that get hot. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to take the bottoms of my croissants and I'm going to put them in the ramekins. Woo! That's already pretty warm. As you see from the camera up above, boom. And that's it. We're going to let that heat up, let those ramekins get hot. This doesn't take long at all. But those are going back on afterwards. So, what are we going to do? We are going to do what you're seeing. These ramekins are getting hot. Now, I'm going to take a little pan, a little frying pan, and I'm just going to put it there. And let's put a little bit of butter oil. While that is getting hot, okay, so cut that, David, with me dropping this. So while that's getting hot, I'm going to put a little bit of spinach there. Let's steam that spinach. We'll season it just a little bit. A little salt, little pepper. I'm going to put just a little bit of onion. I'm doing this for two recipes of what I'm making for those ramekins. I'm going to saute a little bit of butter or of mushrooms. Okay, so while that's finishing up, I'm going to go ahead and take my pan. Okay, so I have some sauteed spinach. I have some sauteed spinach and onion and some sauteed onions. I have my eggs on. We don't want this to cook too fast. We're going to put a little bit of smoked Gouda. Just a little bit. A little bit of grated cheddar. Again, just a little bit. A little bit of Parmesan. You guessed it, just a little bit. Let's mix that around. Because we did the Parmesan, we're getting that salt. Oh, I need heavy cream and milk. Just a little bit of each, like a couple tablespoons of each. Okay, so we're gonna add a little bit of heavy cream. And a little bit of milk. So we get that creamy, mixture in with our eggs. Let's let that heat up. And I'm going to actually put just a little bit of onion. And you can put whatever you want in here. You could put more cheese, less cheese. For instance, I know I like Parmesan, so I put a little bit more in there. And I'm going to put some of the spinach that I just sauteed. And a little bit of the mushrooms. And that's it. Okay, that's a bust. All right, so we're gonna put it on here. We just dump it in here. And because we're using croissants, you only want to do the croissants like I had, only for a minute or two. Otherwise, the top's going to get really, really burnt or crispy. So when you put this dome over, it helps it to bake a lot faster. So I'm going to leave it like that now, so just so that way the egg could congeal now. It only needs it for a little bit because it was already hot, real hot. And then we're going to put the tops of the croissants on. Okay, so there you go. See how it puffed up? Looks beautiful. We're going to go ahead and add our tops. Push it down, don't be afraid. Push it in. Woo, that's hot. We're only gonna put this on for like a minute. A minute, only a minute. Woo. I just went to the spa, I got a facial. Okay. How about 45 seconds and not even a minute? Boom. No, we're doing okay. You just want to make sure nothing's poking out of the edges, or it will burn. Let's go just a little bit more. We're looking for a little crisp on it. I'm gonna go ahead and clean the other flipper. Well, it's cleaner than it was. Okay. Boom. That's it. Okay, so we set them here. Obviously, we do not want to touch them anytime too soon. So that way, here but that's just a croissant. Let's let them cool for a little bit, and we'll come back and taste them. Okay, let's see what we got. So here you go. We have some mushroom, some spinach, some smoked Gouda, cheddar, Parmesan in a croissant. Very hot. Very good flavor. I think they'll like that. Thank you. Where I got that from, the idea was from Panera and how Panera Bread does their egg souffle. So you could also get the roll that you roll it out, that you unroll it, and it's a croissant roll, and you leave them in a square and then set those in. And that way you bake it and do the egg, and you could do it in the oven. I just wanted to show you how we could do this all on the griddle top. So, coming back over here, you get to see how good. It's still really hot, so I don't even want to touch it. But I hope you enjoy that, and look for more recipes to come. Please like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube. That would help us. We would appreciate that if you could do that now. GriddleMaster Joe, remember to go to GriddleMaster.com, and you too can cook on a GriddleMaster griddle top. We custom make everything for you. You use your grill, and we custom make the top to fit your grill. You just measure, put in your dimensions, and comes to your front door. GriddleMaster Joe signing out.